guys, Zahrah here. So for all of those of you that are new to my channel, this is the first video you're seeing. I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when I upload new videos. And for all of those returning, welcome back. This video today is this look right here. I created it using the new Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. I wanted to create a very glam look using this palette. The Naked palette has been formulated with shades for more everyday use, but it does have a few beautiful metallic shades, and I wanted to kind of showcase them and show how you can wear them in a very glam way. It doesn't always have to be a very naked, you know, no makeup type look. It can be very intense. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys at the end.
So to start off this look, I'm going to prep my skin with this moisturizer from Youth to the People. This is a brand I'm fairly new to, and if you guys haven't heard of it, definitely check them out. They're available in Sephora, and I absolutely adore this cream. It's so moisturizing, but still lightweight enough for underneath my makeup. And then I went in with the Redwin Coconut Balm. This smells delicious. And I just applied that to my lips, prepping them for lipstick later on. So now moving on to brows. You guys would have seen this technique in my last video, I believe, where I comb my brows up, fill them in, comb them down, fill them in, and then brush through them. So here I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 6, which is their deepest shade, before setting my brows in place with the Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is my favorite brow gel at the moment. It's clear, so you can use it whenever you like, and it just helps keep my hairs in place throughout the day. Next, I'm going to prep my eyelids with a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender, as well as set it with a little bit of powder. And the powder I'm going to be using today is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in the shade Medium Deep. I really adore this powder. I think this is my second pan, just for setting my makeup, using it throughout the day to keep like oil away and things like that. It's a really good powder for that use. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to use from the new Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette is the shade Endgame. It's the deepest brown shade in the palette, and I'm just going to pack that on into my crease area and on the outer V of my eye, working all the way into the inner part of my eye as well. And then I'm going to take this lighter brown warm shade called Boundaries, and I'm going to use this to subtly blend the outer edge of Endgame. And I'm not going to go too nuts with the blending. I still want to be able to see a lot of pigment in Endgame, so yeah, just keep it light-handed. Then taking a little bit more of that Too Faced concealer, I'm going to do a bit of a half cut crease here, and then I am going to absolutely pack on the shade Dreamweaver. This did have a lot of fallout, so I'm really glad that I did my eyeshadow first, so just be warned that there is a lot of fallout with this eyeshadow. It's kind of like a semi-glitter, so it just kind of goes everywhere really quickly, but the concealer helped it stick down quite well. Blending it into Endgame and then just cleaning up all of that fallout. I'm then going to go into the shade Blur, and I'm just going to apply this to my brow bone for a subtle highlight up there before moving on to my complexion. So for complexion, I'm going to prime with the Farsali Skintune Blur. This is very refreshing. I really like the way it smells, and it just helps blur any imperfections that you may have on your skin before applying foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be mixing the NARS Super Radiant Booster, which is this new liquid highlighter, and the Sheer Glow foundation from NARS in the shade Cadiz, and I'm going to apply that all over my skin with a foundation brush and just pretty much blend it out with that brush. Before moving on to concealer, I just use this predominantly underneath my eyes and a very little bit along the center of my face. It was really just whatever was left on the beauty blender. Whoa, tripping over my words. So yes, just applying that under my eyes and then blending it out with a beauty blender. This is my favorite way to apply under eye concealer because I do have a few deep set creases under my eye, and this just helps cover them the most efficiently. And then I'm going to bake with the Nye Banana Powder as per usual. Going back into the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in Medium Deep, I'm going to set the rest of my face and then move on to like contour blush highlight. So today I'm going to reach into an oldie but a goodie. This is the Marc Jacobs Contour Powder in 60 Hi-Fi Filter. You guys can see I love that contour shade. I have hit pan. It is my absolute favorite. I've been using it for years. Oh, it's just such a good shade for me, and it just blends out like a dream. And then for blush, I'm going to go into this new Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush palette, and I'm going to take the shade Beat, which is the middle one on the right hand column, and I'm going to just apply that to my cheek area very loosely, just to create a really nice flushed effect. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Jouer Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Topaz. I really like this one for more of a blinding highlight. It's really beautiful for that effect. And then going back into the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, I'm going to apply Endgame to my lower lash line a little bit, not too tightly to my lower lash line, like it's blended a little bit, but then it didn't really blend as much as I wanted it to, so I went back into Boundaries as well and just blended out Endgame with a little bit of Boundaries. Next, I'm going to go back into the Jouer Cosmetics highlighter and just apply that to my inner corners before moving on to gel liner. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Loreal Super Liner Gel Liner in black and just apply that to my tight line. My waterline, I find this is the best way to get like a black color onto your waterline that's quite dark and stays for a longer period of time. And then I'm going to just kind of line my upper lash line, no wing or anything like that, nothing too thick, just keep it quite simple. Prepping my lashes for falsies, I'm going to be using the Tarte Cosmetics Lights Camera Lashes mascara on my bottom lashes and one thin coat on my top lashes. Before moving on to lips while the mascara dries, I'm going to use the MAC Cosmetics Lip Pencil in Stripdown, and then over the top I'm going to be using the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Deborah, and then setting everything with the Urban Decay setting spray. I really like this lipstick. It was maybe a little bit too dark, so I did go in with a Q-tip and just kind of blend out the edges just so it wasn't too opaque. And here I am setting my makeup down before applying falsies, and for falsies I use the Nikia Joy Cosmetics falsies in the style Alana. This is one of their 3D silk lash styles, so very, very fluffy, really nice to wear. And yeah, we'll head over to the finished look.
So that is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed putting it together. I feel like I did a similar makeup look when I first started YouTube, so it's a little nostalgic seeing it on myself again. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm like, whoa, I've come a long way, let's put it that way. But yes, if you guys are interested in purchasing the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, obviously it depends on where you live, but here in Australia where I live, they're available at Mecca Maxima, and I think Mecca Cosmetica as well, but the Mecca chain. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!